So, hello everyone. Thank you very much for finding time for this. Uh, I'm going to divide this into two sessions. I'm just going to run us through everything, how you get started. And then the other part of it, we are going to go through the ethic, frequently asked questions. So in case you're lost, simply come to our website, keonline.biz, and then you click on consultants here. Otherwise, our website is our main website. The company that you've signed contract with is called Oracom Group. Oracom Group is based in Westlands. Now, what I decided to do is I realized that some of you needed to work here. I decided to create a job opportunity for them, and we called it for the night shift. So these are the people we've been interviewing. They are just part of you. Realize like a good number of you now, the number has gone down. But there are some people who are willing to work from the office. So those people are the interviews we've been doing them, and I'm so happy that majority of them are from this group. So that team is joining us tomorrow at the office for their orientation tomorrow, half day. After that, we'll release them for home. Some of them will be working during the day, and then the others will be working at night. I think that's good enough. For the rest who are still remaining, we are people who are going to work on a consultancy level or working from home or part-time. So when you're on this website, simply click on the consultants page. You are going to arrive at this page here. Um, this website here is part of the greater Oracom Group. And Oracom Group is a web solutions company that deals with digital things to do with digital marketing. Basically, what we do is to help any business to go online. Now, we are not different from any other web design company. We are the same. The only difference between us and the rest is that our approach is very different. In that, we are trying to give someone a whole online presence. So it starts from here. These are the brands that we have at Oracom. And I already advised us to check through everything, what we do. So the difference between us and you starting your own, for example, is that it will take you time to build it up to this level. So currently, Oracom has, I think there'll be around 60 people working full time. Yeah. So, what clients like with Oracom is that when you come in, you get everything in-house. That's what clients like. So your life is going to be to present this website here to clients who may be interested. So you may need to check through each of these links here and then just learn a bit about them. But and guys, if you can write this, just write it down. I think maybe I already mentioned it. When you go to any of our website, like a client is interested in web design or web hosting, any of these, if he's just interested, open that website and then add here if you want to know the pricing, what we charge for it. So the prices are hidden. We are hiding them, but you can just add here pricing like that. And then you're going to get our prices for web design. Now, that means all these services here, their prices are already online, but they are only put somewhere where only you can see them. So you just add any of the website, you just come here and then you add slash pricing. You open the link like this, and then you add slash pricing. That is depending on what a client is interested in. Hope that's clear. So all our prices are online. I'll repeat that. If somebody needs a website, just take this screenshot. Alafu mwambie umpe. So different services are priced differently, and you just need to check them. If somebody is interested, just take a screenshot umwambie. For example, if it's a website, websites are priced based on the number of pages. So what are these pages? So like this home page is one page. About us is one page. So those are two pages. who we are, 3, 4. Anything you click and it reloads is a page. So this one's here. So depending on number of pages, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. You submit them like that. But majority of clients would just need simple websites between 5 pages, at around 1 to 5 pages. They would be the home page, about us, maybe contact us, maybe our products or our services. Majority of the clients, their websites are just simple like that. Hazina maneno mingi. So your pricing will depend on this one here, if somebody needs a website. Now, so that means it's this year, the number of pages, this one here. However, depending on the website you are selling, on what you are selling. So we have starter website packages and all their rates are there. There's corporate, there's e-commerce, there's academic script, website maintenance, etc. And like I said last time, you can make a lot of money from one client. So for those there are people who joined us as the business team, the one I was telling us about. Right now, they have really established their networks and you guys are going to work with them. So all our prices are online. Just go to any of the websites and then just add /pricing like that. So what else? So that's how our website is. But the way Oracom is built, like I've said, is that clients like working with Oracom. Why? Because they find everything together. So in our competitors, you only find they're doing a website. They're only doing bulk SMS. They're only doing digital marketing training. So for us, clients like it that when they come, they get everything in-house. So that means for you as well, it can be much easier for you when you know some of these services because you'd never know what somebody may be interested in. Now, the way our portal, the way our services are divided or the companies here, this one here is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from number 1 to number 6, they are focused on offering services. This number 1 to number 6, they are focused on offering services. But from number 8, which is my big order, all the way to Pearl City, all the way to DFT News, then My Leader Kenya, then KE Online, then ODS Chap Chap, then Pearl City Circle, Pearl City Foundation, Digital Fit Awards, and CEOs Networking. These platforms here, their focus is on creating an impact. So when you are speaking to someone about the company that you're working at, just let them know that they are not just coming to get the website from you, but they are coming to get a solution, a whole solution, like a marketing solution, a network. Okay? So it's not just about the website. Actually, the services ends at this number 6. So from this, it's about creating an impact. And the money that these websites make, My Big Order, Pearl City, all these ones, they have a high, like you can make bigger money for them because they are more focused on partnership, in creating an impact, etc. But when you're pitching to clients, let them know that they are not just coming that you build for them a website. If a client has a website, then the next thing is how will I market it? So these are the ones, number 8 all the way to number 16. They are meant to help someone to market because you already have a website. So what next? So we are saying you can be able to leverage on our network, and our network starts from brand number 8. So what are they? My Big Order is for networking. So a client who is interested, let me start from this one, the first one. OWS is for web design. A client who says, I want a website, or I want a mobile app, or I want a software, anything around that, then the prices are already on this website. A client who says, I want a domain name, or I want web hosting, or I want a solution for my emails, or I want SSL, then I'll go for this one here. A client who says, I want bulk SMS, or I want bulk WhatsApp, or I want a WhatsApp bot, or I want a short code USSD, anything mobile solutions, then you'll be dealing with this guy here. A client who wants training, digital marketing training, any form of training, then they'll go for this service here. So we are offering digital marketing training. And guys, we are so deep in these things, like we are as force. For example, when you go online and you search, so this is a search with a keyword. So I'm just showing you this because you'll be telling your client as well. So when a client does, for example, when I'm looking for digital marketing services, see, I'll go online and search digital marketing training, for example, this. So this is a keyword. I think some of the class as well. So this is a keyword. Now, I want you to think about that client you're going to reach out to. Let's say the client is in real estate. So when their clients go online, they'll use that keyword and then they'll look for real estate companies in Kenya. Now, that one is a keyword. It's not, you're not looking for the name of a business. Now, when I come here, you'll find this service here. What makes you to be on the map here? This one here. This service is called, anyone on the chart? What is it called? What can make you rank on? What is this? The one that ranks you on the Google map. Let me not ask you questions. Let me give you answers so that we move faster. So this is called Google My Business, abbreviated as GMB. Now, there are many clients who would like that their businesses rank here. So that is a service that we offer at Oracom. We can help you to have your business rank here. Now, when your business ranks here, it means 24/7 is bigger than the advertising that they do on a daily basis. And businesses can pay anything possible for them to be ranked here. So it doesn't come to, for example, this is not even a business close to me. But remember, I can also look for real estate companies near me. So those are keywords. But now companies are struggling for them to list here or to rank on top. So Amco, Palm Goldings, Optiven, Knight Frank, okay? There is something they have done for their businesses to rank there. Now that service is a service that we can offer, and it's a way you can pitch to the many real estate companies. Now, when we come down here, you'll find this section here. So the first one I've just explained is a Google map, which I've called GMB, Google My Business. So you'll be taking a business name and then you search it there and you see if that business ranks and also if they rank with their keyword. Two things you search. Do they rank with the keyword? That's called a primary keyword. It's like a, how do I call it? It's like a name that they're using to get their customers. For example, a web design company, it would be Web Design Companies in Kenya or Web Design in Kenya. Is that name that a customer would use to search if they're looking for a product? So that keyword there, you'll find majority of the businesses, they don't rank on it. And the areas they need to rank on are three, by the way, three. One is the one we've seen at the top here on Google My Business, also called GMB. So you'll check on that. Number two, so this GMB is also called Google Maps. I hope you're clear on that. Number two is on this part here, this Maswali Zaidi. It's only mine is showing in Kiswahili, so tutasonga tu. But this Maswali Zaidi, these are called snippets. These snippets here, also businesses will be trying to rank on them because they're just what other people are searching. So the tactic called blogging you can use to get your clients to provide authoritative answers for places like this. So that too you can pitch. So the process of doing that as well, okay, I'll explain that process. The process for you to rank there at the top. I'm using a lot of my hands. Let me show my video. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I hope it won't distract you. So the process of ranking there. So we've seen two areas of ranking. The one at the top, I've called it Google My Business. The one that follows next. And then number three is now where this one now starts. So this gold farms, the one you see here. So this one here is now the SEO, okay? So that client should have ranked organically for them to be there. Meaning there are three layers. The one at the top is the Google Map or Google My Business, and it depends on the category. Some of them, it can be even in the middle. Sometimes it's not given any priority. So for the client to be found there on the top with the keyword, be found on the middle on the snippets, and then to be found now on the organic searches, which are these ones here. So we can see here Knight Frank is number one. And there's a reason why they're number one. Palm Goldings is number two. Byrent Kenya is another one. Now you'll find another company. They are really doing a lot. They're advertising everywhere. But they're not ranking here. They're not found. So it's so easy to convert them for that service. And that service is called search engine optimization. So that service, we offer it. So if a client is interested in that, or if you pitched it, how do you proceed? Come to Oracom Group. Akiuliza, there are some things you can already provide answers to. Just come to Oracom Group. Where will you go to? You look for which of the services. Is this one here? Social media, search engine optimization, email marketing. So you open it. How will you get the prizes? How will you get the prizes? How will you get the prizes for it? Anyone? If you want to know the prizes for that search engine, what do you do? I've just said it. Anyone put on the chat? Let me see price, students. I want to know the prices. I've just come to the website, but I can't see. I don't know whether they're, yeah, the prices are not listed there. How will you know the prices? How will you know the price? Yes, good. So you add, no, you don't go, yes, you can also do that, slash pricing, okay. But you just come here and do slash pricing. And guys, don't show this. Your contracts are very clear on privacy. Any of these things you learn here, they are just for us. Imagine they're just our processes. So we can't train you definitely. Yes, I hope you understand. Because our contracts are very clear. So the prices are here. So somebody's interested. Oh, guys, do you do social media marketing? Say yes. Saitoti, tell them, yes, we offer that. How much do you charge? Don't ask us immediately. Just go here, look for pricing, and then take this screenshot. To me, these are the options we have. So for each of the options we've listed, so SEO, it looks like this. There's the SEO for 25K per month. Imagine if you get a client, and there are some clients we are serving even now that are paying 120K. Now that is just one service. So it depends. And for each one of them, we have the keywords. I've just talked about the keywords that we optimize. So these are how the prices look like. So you'll find all the prices. Yeah, you just take that screenshot, alafu natumia client. And then they choose a package, you let us know, we convert the client, and then you get your commission from it. Now, for you to do this work, you'll be working by the way. So what you're saying, you'll just realize the class has ended because I'm trying to cover everything. So what you're saying is that if you are employed, this task, you can do it comfortably. So let me give a scenario of somebody's working during the day. So it's an 8 to 5 job. So what you can do is, okay, even like, let's say you are doing Django, we'll make sure we empower you until you are good to go. All we need is a person who is serious and is devoted to our brand. That's all we need. And why we are saying that is because we feel like you could be a web designer, by the way, or you could be having your guy, but the approach we have for web design is a little different. Why? Because the client comes at the door and they get everything in-house through our 16 brands. So you'll get all the prices here. Now you're able to proceed. If a client needs, so you need to know all these services because sometimes it depends. Not all clients unauzia domain hosting, blah, blah, blah. A person may just want to trend on Twitter. A person may want to just do email marketing. A person may want to just run ads on Google. So you really need to have at least, when you have your free time, just run through those prices, and where you have a problem, you can always ask. Now, there is also somewhere where we talked about trending, that we'll be doing trending together. Now, this is what I had in mind. You are not going to do trending so that you help Alphonse or Oracom. No. Trending is going to help you in two ways. I want, when we reach another stage, then I want higher. If somebody, let's say they pay for trending, then I see there is no need of hiring another group of people who are not part of us. So I want us all to work together to build on our Twitter trends, on our Twitter handles. We grow them together, and then we know how to trend so that after a period of time, if somebody, let's say Saitoti or Lynette has a client who says, I want trending, then we are going to come back to you guys and say, there is a trending client and there is no need that we give this client to another person. Let's trend it together. So you see that money, if let's say the client has paid 35K, we can use it internally. So that's why we want us to be very strong with digital, with social media, and we have a day that is dedicated for it. When we also do that digital, plus the team that we have here, we are very sure that we can shape a conversation on the Twitter trend. And when that happens, it means you marketing will now be easier. When you mention Oracom, it will be much easier because of the effort that everyone else has made. So when you tell somebody that we can help you trend, then they can already remember, oh, you guys are always doing it. So things like that. I think that makes sense. For these other ones, where was I? I was at the training. I've talked about it. So the Aura DMA, I've also talked about it. Is for all those anything to do with digital marketing. You may also find a client who is interested in photography and video production. So guys, we do serious, like any of the services at Oracom. I want just everyone at your free time, just visit any of these websites, just for you to know the quality of work that we do, like the delivery. And we don't just serve any client, by the way. Visit this website, is on my screen. Just go and check any of these. If it's a wedding photography, because I want us to be very diversified. When you've identified that a client may need photography, then no, we have that service. We can be able to offer it. If it is an event, like your friend is organizing an event, see it as a way in which you're going to make more money. If it is a live show, if it is a graduation, if it is a drone, if it is a documentary, all that. And then again for photography as well, when you click on any of these, you're going to find you're going to be surprised. Like we offer very high, like even these ones are shot from ourselves. Very top notch, very top notch. And our equipment again and you can look at the type of clients that we have. Now, why I'm saying that I don't want you to be selfish is because we've spent a lot of time to curate what we feel could seal you a client that can make you money. So for example, when you come here, and you guys really need to start understanding, because it's about converting our client for value. So when you're in a client, you don't need to call us immediately. Just check through here. And guys, you can see this portfolio. These are not simple. Like any other photographer, like I don't want to brag though, but they are a portfolio that can help you get a big project. That's what I'm saying. This is London School of Business. This is Anti-Counterfeit Authority. This is Reynard. When you watch these videos or you give clients to see what work you can do in corporate photography, the client would be like, okay, tell me more. So we've done a number of them. These ones here are just reels. Again, there are many clients who do events every day, but they don't have a very clear strategy on content production or producing content. So you can imagine for all events that take place, I don't know the last event you attended, but you can imagine when you pitch it as that your event will be going on, but then Oracom or my company, the company, and guys, you got to be very proud of it, by the way, because clients also can't work with you when they feel unaka conman. So my company or the company I'm working for called Oracom is able to produce for you reels as the event is going on. It means they have enough content. Maybe they have already procured photography or video services from another place, but now you're offering value. I don't know whether, guys, you're realizing this training is different. That we are not saying you're going to tell everyone we design websites. No. Go and identify. You can even say like events that are taking place. I want to just check on Facebook and find which events are taking place. And then I want to see what value we can give them in terms of marketing. Can we give them bulk SMS? Can we give them videography? Can we give them production of reels? Like, let them just say, they tell us, oh, we already have a photographer covering our event. We already have a videographer. Then you just pitch us, we just want to come and cover the reels only. And we post them in real time and we edit them and we post them. We make your TikTok, your Twitter, and your Instagram to be active. So on that line, when you watch, you realize the quality of what we produce, and especially on each of these. It's really amazing, by the way. I just don't know. I don't know. But it's so easy for you to convert because we've put everything together for any event, be it a wedding. So a friend is saying they're doing a wedding. Look at it in terms of money that you can be able to. And imagine, guys, this is a wedding that we've covered. Okay. Plus many, like what we've covered. This is a wedding that we've covered. So tell me if you hear there's an Indian or a Somali or a Muslim who is holding a wedding and you show them something like that. You see, you'd be able to cover. So that's why we are talking about our 15 years of experience can be enough for you to leverage so that you're able to make money out of it. I feel that I'm done with that. Then next is this one here is my big order. So there are some clients who would say, we have products. And there are also, guys, it's very key. So let's open it together. So a client would say, or you just see they are selling products. So they're struggling to sell products. Or you are on Facebook and you're seeing somebody selling products. So you can pitch for them my big order. Now, my big order is very, very interesting. It's very nice. Spend your time on it. We've not concentrated on it because from this brand, they are focused on offering solution, offering, creating an impact. And they are the ones that can help you even make more money. So for when you come here, and this I'm speaking to the people in the counties because this innovation here is very interesting. It's not like any other e-commerce. Like every of our solution is very different. So when I come here, you can find the countries here. That's why we're saying that we would like our partnership with you to go beyond the borders because all our platforms are staged like that. So when I come in Kenya and I say visit, that's Kenya. And then I go here, I can see now all the counties are here. So if you are in, for example, Laikipia, you can just say, what I want to do, I want to use my big order to entice clients, to bring them closer. And then I'm going to now sell for them the other services. Why? Because joining my big order is free. So all the sellers who are selling stuff in my big order, you can say like that's your strategy. It depends on how each one of you is going to plan their desks and strategies. But the good thing is when you go, for example, you go to that Kisumu, like Nairobi County or the county, you're going to find again all the sub-counties in that county. So that could also help you to sell. That's why I said there are services that are meant to create an impact. So that's how my big order works. Joining it is free. Now, where is the money for you? Data entry. There are some of you who, or you have even somebody at home, when you're unajua kuna laptop, but through what you're always doing when you're back from work, they can be able to enter data. So the data entry on this platform, or the sellers, they pay us for the data. So that data, if you have a seller, you could give that. If you have somebody who can do data entry, you could give them that. They handle, could be your brother, could be a sister. They handle that. But now you proceed with the business or now other things, a domain, a hosting, etc. So I think we are going to the Zoom we use for this is not a paid one. So sorry for that. So it's going to end and then use the same link. So I'm just going to post the link out. We have it on the group. Somebody can post it there so that when it ends, just use the same and join. Good. So we just talked about my big order, and guys, I'm talking about tactics. I'm talking about tactics that you don't use one strategy when reaching out to all clients. So there are stages when you'll be speaking to a client and they're just like they're not replying to you. So you need to change strategies. You don't just need to use one way. Maybe a client may be interested in something, like see an opportunity. Don't do one thing only or one way of reaching out to clients. Because a client who is interested adds to your commission, if we remember. The next one is this one here, is called City. So City also has a very good impact. City is a social media platform, and City has been in the market for a lot of time. So it has very many ways of making money from it. And I think I'll be able to talk about them in a few. So I was talking about City. So City is a social media platform. It's just like Facebook or Twitter. So these two, they're sometimes utafika. Upate, you want to make some money. So you can use City. But City, we want it to, there's a team that is coming tomorrow. So it's only after that, after I think maybe in the next 1 week is when it will be fully up and running. All the same, all the same, City is a social media platform. Again, people use it a lot to make money. What I'm saying is, you need to take advantage. You need to spend a bit of your time, uzielewe, if you want to engage for a bit of long term. And why I'm saying long term is because you never know. You never know. Like it's a skill that we want to stay with you, whether you have time or not. Let it just stay with you. Somebody may need a service. You can even become a web developer, no problem actually. But there's somebody who may need a service and you may need to get it from us. Yeah. So City works like this. When you log in, you come into the platform. Is this one here? This is called City. So City has been there for some time and it has a lot of users who use the City platform. So I'll just open for you the backend for it. But when you come to City, we say it's that platform that says hi, at least. So this part here. So you're going to meet people who are like, we have money. Like I said last time, I don't know whether I told it to you guys. Why I'm saying all these things is it depends on a client you meet. It depends on the place you are. You can be able to make money through our 16 brands. So don't focus on one. Don't think it's only a website. What about if the client has a website? So you need to be able to see how you can plug in. So City, as we speak right now, has over 1.2 million money that people have saved on it. This money, we are just looking for businesses and people who want money. You want to start a business, you want to go to school, unatafuta pesa, unakuja kwa sako. So City comes with it's the social media, the points part. When you come here, the way you make money. So we call it City gigs or affiliates. It has its own group. Again, you may realize that somebody may just be interested in that. That's what they are interested in. And this we've given almost 1.9 million of money of payments that we've been able to give out through the City when it was active though. So we decided to take it into development, which I've just said is done. The only thing remaining is training now the team that will give you support. So on this as well, people make money through points, which are all this. You'll run through them at your free time. Make money through, so I'll run through. This is how we've made the monies, by the way. You can run through this page. When you want to see it, just come here and come here to points. You'll see here. But in Nairobi, we've paid that. Kericho, we paid that. Like that. In Kenya, we paid 1.5 million, like that, like that. Some people, so how do you make money? One is through blogging. Two is through the affiliates when you refer people. And then now three is these other ways here, which you've now put under Oracom, under the KE Online. I'll explain them. So it could be you are a student. We want you to, like, students may not need a website, for example. So you need to know how you are able to, what you're able to pitch. Now, what's very progressive about this is the circle part of it, which you find through the Pearl City Circle, is what's very progressive. Why? Because people are saving money, and then this money we are lending it out to people who need money, and then they return with an interest. So you may find a business person, he needs money. He just needs money. I hope you guys are understanding. So you may find a person who ana pesa ya hata kulipa staff, anataka tu pesa. So there is a circle. He can be able to join. When you save on the circle, when you join the circle, the Pearl City circle, 25th, yeah, okay. When you join Pearl City Circle, which is it's on my screen. Sorry, guys, let me just change my. Oh, this is serious. I didn't carry my charger. Ah, I didn't carry my charger, so we have to move faster. Sorry, so sorry. This is sad. No, but I see have some time. So you can check it again. The about Pearl City, like it already has money. I won't run much about it. Now, I'll go to the next one. Pearl City I've talked about. DFT News is a news platform. You may not use it a lot now. My Leader Kenya is for politicians. If you have a network to politics, you can be able to. And then KE Online is the brand of the moment for today. So when you go to KE Online, where I am, when you begin on Monday, you'll click here, consultants. There, you'll find all the information. And guys, I hope you've gone through it. Before you start working with us, I've done an explanation. I've spoken to your heart, by the way. I've explained to you where we've come from. We've explained to you about the brand and everything that you need to know about this. So tomorrow reaches and you want to start working. What do? You log into your dashboard. When you come in here, you already have an account, I guess. You come here and log in with it. When you log into your dashboard, you are going to arrive at a place that has this. Now, in all these descriptions here, we've described everything, and I think everything is clear there. So, again, it's all about strategy. Whatever means you'll use for you to get a client, it all depends on you. If you want to invite them for the meetings that we've already described there, invite them for the meetings. I speak to them. So we realize there are some people who, it was really difficult. Clients don't trust you. So we have organized for meetings and they are all there. I think you followed them. The days when you just mobilize your anyone who has any questions, hi guys, you're interested, kindly join this WhatsApp group, put them in a group. My CEO is going to, this is the link I think it's Tuesday or whatever, you get them there. Then I'll be coming in to speak to them, to introduce you to them. So there are some CEOs who would like to work with you when they have the CEO, when they know where the origin is. So I've given also that as an option. However, if that does not work for you, identify a need of somebody who may need a service or two, then pick up with them. Whatever way will help you get a client on board, that would be good. So when you log into your dashboard, you are going to arrive at a place called like this. So you'll be seeing, when you log in now, you'll be seeing 0000 on Monday. So if you get a lead, where do you get the lead? We've already described them there. Speak to someone, he wants a website, come here to my leads, add it here. The process of adding it also is described there. After you've added it, once you've added it, there's a Zoom, there's a link. So there is a Teams. We've given you a link to the Teams if you remember. So this Teams here has a group. So these are all our teams. But there's a group hapa inaitwa consultants. I think so. We gave you the link so you are to join it. That group has our experts ready to just help you. Immediately you are stuck. You don't look for Alphonse. You just come here. Ndio hawa group yenyu isha creatiwa inaitwa external consultants. Now, in this group, we've already brought in people working day and working at night. Imagine. Right now, yeah, this is the group, yes. No, it's not even this one. Is think something like that. Yes, this one. Yeah, I think so. So this group here has people who are working with you. They're just ready to help you. So when you've posted something, just come and type it here. Then our teams will pick it up with you, help you to convert that client. Yeah. So the more leads you have, the better. The more help you need, put them on the group there. We have over 20, actually over 40 people day and night who are able to help you. For some of you who we will realize that you are very good, like you are dedicated, ni kama umetake time yako, we are going to give you a phone, not a phone, but we are going to give you a platform where you're able to call through our PBX. There's something called PBX. For example, if you want to speak to Alphonse, you don't use your credit. You just be calling through it. But we love to see people who are we have a very long-term plan with this. So I think that's clear. Next, I'll talk about the dashboard here. So you'll be adding your leads here. We've said there are two ways to earn your retainer. One of them is through when you get your first 5 clients, you're good to go. So they are here, and all those descriptions are there. So you can use the orthodox way of getting clients. You earn the retainer, or you will be coming here to the tasks. At least any of them. You don't come and say, oh, mi nimework. So you come here, and then you'll find tasks already assigned to you here. Those tasks are going to be assigned immediately. You pick on your categories, you're going to find your tasks. So when you find your task, for example, if it's this one here, then what are you going to do? You are going to track it here. So most probably you're going to get 2 or 3 tasks already ushapewa based on the categories you'll be assigned. So then you'll be doing hizo vitu zote. If there's a trend you've done, utakuwa unakuja hapa, you'd say how long you've spent on it. And guys, you don't need to lie. For example, if you're working full day, so just what you've done, you'll be marking it here. If you've spent 8 hours, for example, on something, and we advise you not to spend a long, like fanya kidogo kidogo. So then you come here and describe for us what you've done. When you're describing it, if there's a client you are speaking to, just describe it for us. So if you do this, it can also, if you do this, but you've not made any commissions, still will pay you the retainer. But if you don't earn any commission, you also don't do this, then we won't be able to pay you the retainer. That means the guy who just malingers and waits, ngoja nitalipwa, itakuwa shida kwako. So you have to do that. So that's how we give the reports. I've said the tasks, when you log in, you'll find only 3 tasks you're assigned. There'll be the task for trending. When you've done a trend, the procedure for trending is already there. You just come here and describe what you've done here and make sure it's a little, like it's giving us details. And then you tell us how long you spent. Now, when I start working, like this meeting started and now it's at this time. So we've spent around 1 hour. So I'll just come here and say, I attended a meeting, but I'm not saying you're going to do this one. This one is, and then you say that, like you give details about that meeting, you describe there, or you met a client, or you spoke to a client. If you've spoken to a client, kuna lead itakuwa. So the leads are going to be divided into 3. The leads you are going to be given to, one of them will be the social media lead. When you've done something on social media, helped us grow the handles, or you've participated in the trend, anytime you've done that, you'll be adding it as a task, as an on the report here. Number 2 is we are going to give you 2 categories per person. Anytime again you've done anything on those categories, you'll be working. If you've done on a category, let's say circles, So you'll be saying what you've done there as well. And then you indicate how long you spent and then you submit. So why did we say part-time? We said part-time because if you are, let's say in the morning umeokota some 2 hours, in the afternoon ukarudi ukatoka job ukaokota another 3 hours, si unaona utakuwa na 5 hours and still you'll be able to have done something. However, guys, do not fake. Tutakutoa kwa platform. If you spent 1 hour, just say it's 1 hour because we also know what 1 hour can do. And we also have teams that are working day and night. So still you can be able to work at night. For those who want to make calls, calls would be a very good way of earning. However, because we need you to make your first client, then unless you just have your own money to make calls, but you need to get your first client for you to earn the reimbursement for credit. So you may need to focus on WhatsApp. How do you do WhatsApp? Take the phone numbers of those people, put them on your phone or send to yourself. And then now you SMS them one by one with the message that's already there. Now, when you're sending people a message on WhatsApp, sometimes even you can just start by saying hi, and then one wenye watakuwa wamekujibu. Honest thing is some may not just, you cannot greet me and ninyamaze. Like, hi, happy Father's Day, for example, kama ni leo. Your replies will be more. So unaona hiyo ni tactic. So don't do one thing at wewe unatuma tu, are you looking for bulk SMS services? There are some clients who will just dismiss it. So maybe another group, you can use that tactic, another group, another tactics, etc. But everything you have typed, every time you have typed on our work, come here and tell us what you've done. Whenever we will realize that you are not telling us details, we will assume that you are lying to the system and you do not have the details. Whenever you've communicated to a client, go to your email and write an email to the client. When you're writing any email, you need to copy 2 email addresses. One email address that you need to copy is called, whenever you're writing an email to a client, make sure you copy my email. My email is Alfijuma. You'll find it on the group there, alfijuma@oracom.co.ke. And then you'll also copy client relations, that's the one for my PS team. You'll copy them. And then when you're just writing an email to any client, just copy us, and then we'll be able to assist you. Good. I hope we are done with this. Yeah, by the way, we are done. We are done. So everything else is here. I want to open it up for Q&A, just in case, before we... So I'm going to do what? I'm going to go here and... Yeah, I think we can be able to allow participants. Yeah, now we can unmute. Questions for me? Yes, Kaberia? Yes?
I wanted to know about where do you find the teams?
Where do you find them? Where do you find what? We can also put the questions. I think let's put them on the chat.
Am I audible? Can you?
Let's put the questions on the chat so that I handle them faster. Let's put them on the chat, guys, so that I can handle them faster. Let me see. So I'm reading the chats. If you have any question, put on the chat. So Kelvin is saying, for those who have been approved and haven't received their consultant profile picture, company emails and mentor have to wait until we receive all this to start working. So if you've not yet received these details, join the group. So all of us join the teams, and then we'll support you from the teams. And tomorrow, today is Saturday, today is Sunday, so tomorrow the team will just be there to help you. Yeah. But still you can start, by the way. I think even some of you already have clients who are still waiting. I haven't been approved yet. I haven't signed the contract. The fact that you've already attended this means you are approved automatically because you know. And guys, you can work at any time. Even if it's 1 hour you're committing per day, no problem. We'll accumulate them because we have a system. But I don't have any tasks. You'll be assigned. Tomorrow we are assigning them. Where are the teams? Teams, there's a link there for teams where you join. I also don't have any task in my dashboard. I've explained that. Likewise, I've explained that. When are we gonna get assigned the categories? Again, tomorrow, be there, we'll do that. I could not load my confirmation form. Will that be solved tomorrow? Yes, join the group. we'll solve it for you. I haven't been approved yet. I haven't signed the contract also. How will I start? Join the link. Anyone who can find the link, post it for us here for the teams. Are we getting mentors? Yes, they're in the group. I've talked about it. Someone might ask, why choose us instead of other companies offering the same services? That what sets us different from the market? This I can talk about. I think we've already said. One is the 360 degrees approach. Number two, oh guys, like you guys are joining at the best time. I want somebody to call, just go online. I hope you are able to send hi, the word hi. But I want somebody to call 07 just call because you're talking about what sets us apart. Just go and you can send the word hi or just call 0709 000. I'm typing it 0709 000 833. That's our line for support. And the support we offer, guys, and it's starting tomorrow, is 24 hours. Imagine. So that we cannot compare because support is always very bad in this industry. When that guy is sick, when that guy has traveled, you can't find him. But for us, we are offering 24-hour support. It's very big. Number two is the 360 degrees. And number three, our prices are good, very good. And we offer top quality, like top notch. That's why we are in Westlands, by the way. So we are not a small brand. There are other things that client would like. Our brand, there are many people who like to associate with Oracom as a brand. Why? Because we don't just build your website, but we offer you also platforms that you can network and market. Someone might ask why choose us. I think once we post the leads or up to us to ensure the lead is converted in order to get the retainer. Now we have your mentors. They'll be doing for you the conversion, but it's you who earns. Imagine. I'd like to know where the team section and the cold call text to send either in WhatsApp or email. Any of them, they are in the document. I don't have a link to the teams. How do I join? The team's link is in the document. I don't have link to teams. How do I join? Where is the team's link? How do we join? It's not there. I think it's there. At what time will the lunch hours be? Oh, lunch hours for you. For those who are doing this full time, if you're doing this full time, please let us know because taking care of you is better than jama wa part time. So please let us know. We will be working a lot with Grace tomorrow. Grace is my PR, I have two PAs, Grace and Emmanuel. So we'll be working with a lot with Grace. I could not load my confirmation form. You'll be assisted in the morning. Maybe the form is big. For those who came last week for Pearl City Ambassador interview but didn't make it come Sunday, but it was a short notice, is there a possibility we still have? I doubt. Can someone work with you as a digitally fit agent without a retainer? Yes, and it's already there. Will public holidays be off days? Yes, correct. Once you post the leads, is it up to us to ensure the lead is converted? No, your mentors will help you unless you feel you are comfortable. Someone has shared the link there. How come I had to pay for the consultant profile picture? You pay due. How come I had to pay for the consultant profile picture? No one. We've not taken any, only the deposit though. No, I don't know that one. You pay due. I doubt. There's no way we were paying anything. Yeah, I would like to know. Pay down. Yeah, we've not yet even given them to us, so I don't know who you paid. But we don't charge anything. All these things, there is no charge. When I add a new business, since it's not existing in the list, why is the status pending? It's pending because the owners need to claim it. So the owner of that business needs to come and claim it. That's why it's pending. Please don't add a business. The process for adding businesses is there. I wanted to confirm if working as full-time digitally fit expert is from Monday to Friday and optional Saturday. Saturday is half day if you want, but if you want to extend, because you guys will be chasing commissions, so you may want to commit more. Kindly repeat on how to upload the report. Thank you. Oh, so report you upload like this, you come to the platform. Why is it? Where is it? Here, post attendees. Why is it? I think so. Here, yeah. How to post a report? You come to tasks, and then you pick you come here to my tasks. My tasks. Leads is where you put your leads. You come here to my tasks, and then you'll find 3 tasks. You don't create another one. You don't create anything. You'll just find 3 of them. One will be for trend. One will be for another. The categories you assign. So you'll just come here and click on track here. And then you are going to just say here what you've done for that particular day. So I have called 15 clients. And then you put for us what they said. Alphonse Juma, phone number this, said this, like that, like that. How long did the calls take? You say, come here and say it took 1 hour or it took 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 minutes, and then you add it. So that one will be tabulated on our platform as a report. And then you continue just working like that, like that. Good. So I think because some of you are not yet ready, some of the tools are not yet set, maybe we can use tomorrow tomorrow is when? The 16th. We can use tomorrow to make sure you're ready because my team will be there to support you. And then after that, we'll be good to go. Thanks so much, guys. I wish us all the best. And let's now be on the teams. I hope we saw the teams. I don't know whether some people have been able to join the teams already. Let me see. Not yet. Only Peter Ikapoli has joined. So let's join the teams. The support will proceed from here. So for only us guys, don't share that link anywhere, but only for us. I want to give us, like, we are going to, these categories may be many, may be done. So I don't want to add a bigger team. So just the 28 of you, plus the other 15 people are starting to work from the office tomorrow. I think those categories will be done. If I'll need, I'll go for more. But I don't want a situation in which you start and then categories imeisha. So don't share the link wide. Thanks so much, guys, and all the best. Thank you. Bye.
Oh,
Kindly share the link.
excuse me.
Yes. Which link?
Where's the Teams link?
The Teams
How
link.
do we join Teams?
Is not in the Nini online?
It is not.
It is there. Let me see.
Yeah, we haven't seen it.
Let me see. Teams link. Teams. Let me see. Teams is there. Let me see. Teams. It's on number 4, support and communication guidelines. That is under, write it down. Payment guidelines, we can see that. And then support and communication guidelines. Number 1, download and create a Teams account. Where nyinyi mko lazy. Number 1, download and see, mnaona screen yangu? Mmeiona? Hello?
No,
No.
We wacha.
we can't see it.
Eti hapa, ndio hii hapa. Si ndio, you can see my screen now? Ndio hii. Mmeiona?
Yes.
It's still loading.
We can see it, download and create a Teams account. All these things are here, imagine. And even the phone number I've said is here. And even SMS hi. All these are ways in which you'll be supported.
You are to send like a preset text message so that the one we can send to emails or WhatsApp.
They are already here. Nyinyi hamjesoma hizi vitu. Na sasa
Iko hapo. Tulitafuta, we didn't see them.
we wacha. They are all here. Message 1 ini each position iko na messages zake. Now ask for your email address to be created. Now send the following message to the contacts on email, client relations. Dear business name, my name is that. Asipojibu, message 2, message 3, message 4. Hizi ni zote unaweza test. Ai, akinyinyi. Hata watu wa
Okay,
digital
thank you.
capacity pia wako na zao. Kila kitu iko hapa. Just spend your time. Everything is here. Any other thing you can shout it out?
Yes, I was asking for
Yes.
those who can manage to do a job, like a 1 month job in a day, right? Consistently. Do they still have to wait for the month to end between 5 and 10 to get the payment?
If you get 5 clients even tomorrow, 5 clients have paid. Even if they are, bora wamelipa tu 1K and above, kujia pesa yako. Your month ends there.
But like, will I receive the money in the same day or between the 5th and 10th?
Between?
You on the website you showed that the retainers will be received on the 5th and the 10th,
I think
right? The retainer salary.
oh yeah, I think it's in the contract that way.
Yeah.
I think what does the contract say?
Between the 5th and the 10th. So now that's after 1 month. So my question is, you
Yes.
said if you can do a job for 1 month within a day, that means you get your earning after you're done. So now I'm asking, will
Yeah.
you get it in that moment or between the 5th and the 10th still?
No, I think we can organize and have you guys have it because of what can be happening. Ebu, I'll get back on that. I'll reply to it on Teams. Because I'm just thinking my finance team may not, like you want the money now, and then they only receive payrolls at the end of the month. So I'll be able to get on that. But for now, let's use what the contract says.
All right.
Yeah. Any other?
So Zachary here.
Yes.
So also asking, like, if someone opt to work with you people as a digitally fit, probably agent, just connecting people to their business with you, not relying on or depending on retainer.
Yeah.
So is it really possible? So meaning the moment you get your client, you get your commission.
Yeah.
Immediate effect.
Yes, that one. Yes, correct. You get your commission immediately. For a guy who doesn't wait for retainer, you ask for your commission when you've already made it. Actually, we are paying them immediately you've made. For the guys who are not waiting for retainers.
Okay.
It's okay. See, we end it there. Bye, guys. All the best.